It's the, sorry, go ahead. I saw that.
Really? Go ahead, do it again. Go ahead.
Do my dance. The goddess dance. Everyone can do it. Join in. Do the goddess dance. Come on. Everybody wants to do it. I know. Sing and dance. Have some fun. Anyway, hi everyone. Apparently I'm starting this time, which is weird. Welcome back, everyone. I believe it's day 5, correct? Or number 5?
Yes.
High five. Got a high five. Ready?
Yes, yes.
Virtual high five. We virtual high five each other. Okay, so I'm Connie Smock.
And I am Laura Ashley Abraham.
And together we are the Michigan Medium Angels. This seems so weird me saying it because I'm so used to hearing you, but it's kind of different. I kind of like it. It's kind of weird. But anyway, so again.
And this is CNL News.
I was just getting ready to say that you took the news right out of my mouth. The news. You did take the news. Okay, so CNL Good News is what this is going to be called. So, good news. What's good news today, Twinkle Toes?
Twinker.
That sounds weird. I know.
I know, right? Our joy guides are really going crazy with us.
I've been inside drinking lots of coffee today, so I'm just saying we don't know what's going to happen. Perhaps we should bring about and talk about the inappropriateness.
That's what I was just going to say. Yes, we're going to start off with that. So she's not going to say what she did. We're not going to say what you did. Just right. But we do need to talk about it because it's actually just in case. Go ahead, Tink. I'm gonna hand this over to you. You're the culprit.
Okay, so
this is all your fault. This is all her fault. Just FYI. Okay.
I may or may not have done an inappropriate gesture when Twink was talking. This is before I knew that. I thought whoever was talking, the video would be on them because I can't see it go in and out on my end. And then I found out later that it can intermittently go back and forth on each of us. So if any of you have seen, and you'll know what this is when you see it, I promise you, I assure you, because it's not good, an inappropriate gesture on my behalf. Can you please let me know? Because I really don't remember which video it was. I just remember it was early on. I do remember we discussed it and I said, oh my gosh, because she was talking and of course she wasn't paying attention. And I kept waiting for her to look and she wasn't. So I kept doing it and she never saw it. So after the video was done, I told her, and so she's like, I'll go back and check and make sure that there's nothing on there. And then we forgot about it. So my apologies up front if you guys were exposed to that. I really apologize. So just kind of let us know if you saw or witnessed anything that may or may not have been appropriate on my behalf. Go ahead, Twink.
We just realized that today. So that was so funny. So yes. Because I actually do when I upload the videos, I have to put on there that it's not for kids. So
thank God, because this was not for kids. I promise you, was not good. So it was funny. It was funny, and I would do it right now, but I won't. So I'll spare you all. But go ahead.
Yeah. So if anybody did see something that was inappropriate in a video, again, we apologize. It was not intentional, and we have no idea which video it was in. So, forewarning, fair warning. I don't know.
I think we would have known by now, maybe, if somebody saw something. I know people who have watched every one from beginning to end. So, but some people listen while they're driving or do other things, so they may not have seen it because I didn't say anything. It was the visual of what I was doing. So I know. What can I say?
You know what? That's the benefit. That's the best part about us is that you never know what you're going to get. Okay.
No.
That's why tuning in every day is very beneficial because
we don't even know what you're going to get.
That's right. Yes. Okay. So, and like you can see too, I somehow figured out how to make the screen bigger on my end, which I've been trying to figure that out forever. And I don't know what happened. Spirit did it because I didn't do it. And then I had to go in there and figure out how to make the screen wider. So this is kind of cool. So you can see everything now. Now you can see my full angel.
Yeah.
I know,
It's
right?
beautiful.
And you can see the little Easter tree because Easter.
Oh, I didn't notice that. That's very cute.
Yeah, I wanted to point it out because I have a whole bunch of stuff back there behind
That
me.
is really cute. Yeah, I like it.
So we're festive. Yep. So I put different things up here. You never know what you're gonna see. All right, everybody.
I'm not.
What? No, you know what? Actually, you're very festive because behind you, your angel goes on and off periodically. In last video, it went off. So
I don't know how it relates to Easter, but that's okay. I'll take that one. Thank you.
yes, it's great.
Magic. Magic. That's how it's magic. Anyway, we have to move along. Oh, shoot. I didn't set the timer.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
We probably have about 5 minutes.
We probably do. So the other thing we're going to talk about is the moths.
Thank you.
Yes.
So this is interesting. I know a couple days ago, I had talked about the moths coming to the window. And I looked and it was 2, then there were 3, then there were 4. These moths, 2 of them had stayed. They're still there. They're still on my window, which is crazy. And I know I gave you my interpretation of what my guides were saying, what moth meant as far as symbolically. But they said to read the actual spirit guide. So I'm going to read this because I listened to it. So moth, see that it's called Animal Spirit Guides. There are 2 books. This is Stephen Farmer. This is a good quick one. My favorite is Ted Andrews. He has a really good one, and it's very lengthy for each one, but it's really, really, really good. So if moth shows up, it means a letter, email, or package will be coming shortly, bringing important news. Obviously, we're getting that every day right now. Trust your sense of smell and avoid anything that smells bad. Whatever has been hidden or veiled is about to be revealed. And I just got chills everywhere on that. And I controlled it because I don't want Laura laughing at my zapping. I could feel it coming on ahead of time that time. And I was like, I'm staying grounded. I'm so grounded. Anyway, so.
Well, in case everybody didn't know, she's got this, all of it, this extra vibration when she gets chills now. Now she jolts.
I do jolt. And I'm not exactly sure. I did a meditation and all of a sudden I started now jolting afterwards. And I have no idea. It's like, bzz, bzz, like, so that's when you know something's true, by the way. And it's very funny. So Twink keeps trying to say things to get me to do that because it is really funny to see it. So
I don't think we've done it yet. I don't think you've actually for real. We're gonna get you.
No, I have. But what happens is you're talking, and so they can't see me, so it's already done.
Right.
Because then I'll go like this, but then, yeah, I know. So I think the whole thing about what's hidden is being brought out is not just in our own personal lives, but globally. Everything that's going on is now being brought to surface. Things are coming out. It's so interesting because someone just told me right before this all hit, it's probably about 3 or 4 days ago, they said Google is now uncensored, by the way. So you can look up things and things that I guess allegedly were being hidden by things are now coming out. And you can Google it. Like before about this is one of the things that she had shown me is when you look up now, what do you call them? Shots, the immunization shots. It is now you can look it up and it actually says that how they're linked to autism now and different things. Where before, apparently, I don't know, but that must not have been up. I can't say 100% for sure. I'm just sharing what someone shared with me. So not sure. But and linked to also all other different things as well. Again, I cannot say this for sure. I do not know, just so you know. I'm just sharing what people have said. But Google apparently is uncensored now, or was uncensored for a short period of time. So it's interesting, though, how this is correlating, though, with what's going on, that different things are kind of being brought to the surface. If you're single, focus your intention of attracting a romantic partner. And once you do, trust your senses as to whether or not it's a good match. If you're in a romantic or intimate relationship, enhance the attraction by using essential oils as aromatherapy rather than perfumes or colognes. Call on moth when you're involved in a creative project that you need to be very discreet or even secretive about. There's an increase in your level of activity such that you find yourself flitting from one thing to another. That's me. You're in a cloud of confusion and need somehow to clear things up. You're involved in a conflict or you're feeling attacked and want to defend yourself with discretion and stealth. If moth is your power animal, you keep your creative ideas and projects to yourself until they're completed. So not me. You can be rather fickle, flitting from one idea or relationship to another. You do your best work after the sun has set and tend to be wide awake long past when others have gone to sleep. You're a very kinesthetic and sensual lover, enjoying the aromas and affection of lovemaking as much as any other aspects. Interesting. Anyway, that's the message of moth. So apparently they wanted to share it because they are not leaving my window. They haven't left. So cool. Like, I'm surprised.
Did you take a picture?
I can. I took a picture when there were 3 or 4, and the 2 have stayed, and I will take a picture. I'll post those on this video. Remind me to do that.
Yes.
Post.
The other question I was going to ask you too was about, what were you talking about? Oh shoot, I lost it. You had said that oh yeah, the Oren and Ben meditation that you did that made you jolt. So did you find that one? Remember you said you were gonna
look for it? I'll make a note. Oren and Ben. I'll find the one.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Pretty sure it's the one that I told you about. I'm pretty sure that I had said, but I'll double check and make sure because I did take a picture of it when I sent it to you. So I'll look.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you said it was the number 9, but I wasn't sure if it was number 11. So anyway, we will look.
We'll get that.
And what was the other thing we were going to talk about? Good question. What were we going to talk about?
The other thing was finding something that's working. Just for today, just basically focusing on what's working in your life. You can always find something that's working. So what is working in your life? What is it? I know we've talked about appreciating things, but this is a little different. It's basically to get your mindset out of what is not working right now, but what is working. And that's up for you to really kind of analyze and look around. Is it working maybe because now you have more family time? Is it, maybe you have more things to do, you're getting caught up? What is working in your life? Is it you're getting things done? Is it you're still able to work from home? What's working? And that's what you're going to focus on. That's all you're going to focus on just for today. What is working? Go ahead, honey.
I love that. And actually, I was thinking about that earlier, especially with what's going on right now. And honestly, how grateful I am for having this ability to communicate with everybody and to do this with you. And having Zoom, I know a lot of people talk about how this, social media or computers, and all of our, apps and everything. There's been so much negativity about that in the past. And I'm just like so focused now and so grateful for that we have that. We can watch TV on our phones. We can FaceTime with our loved ones when we can't be there. We can do this with you. We can host classes. We can do readings like this. I love this. I really, that's what I was thinking this morning. I was so grateful to be able to have this because we're not really able to go anywhere. We're having to stay home. And this is helping me to feel connected, and it's helping me to feel grounded. And I'm hoping, it's doing that for everybody else that's watching, but it really is helping me a lot. Just not, knowing what is going to happen and having all those things in the background. So very grateful. This is very much working for us. And we're sold out on our readings, on our reading party. So, and we're going to be able to do readings for everybody via Zoom.
I love it. That's beautiful, honey. Yeah. And you get both of us at the same time, which is a great deal. Seriously, because it's like nonstop information for the most part. So it's a lot of information that comes through in 30 minutes.
Thank you for saying that too. I meant to say that also because we are doing the discount for a limited time. So
Yes.
that's why I don't know how long we're going to do it for, but at least for right now, we are doing it at $60. And that is a half-hour reading for both of us. So we'll continue to pick days and we'll continue to post them. We don't have another date just yet, but we will. When we do, we'll put it on our Facebook page, and that will be something that we talk about also. What is working for you, Tink?
Oh my gosh, this, like you said, this is working. I love this. This is so much fun. There's so many things. I mean, Brad's here. I'm with Brad, and he's actually cleaning. So that's working. That's awesome. There's a lot of things. Actually, there's a lot of things that are working. I'm able to now, I've started again with the book. And yeah, there's a lot of things that I'm able to have time for now that I didn't have time for before. So actually, it's working. Yeah, I love it. So you guys may find that during this time, you may get some really creative ideas to do something completely different. Maybe you may come up with an app. You may develop something now because you have time to sit and think about it. So maybe that's going to be your focus. Again, we're just asking you to focus on what's working right now. That's it. It's just to shift the energy from fear to love. That's it. Make sense?
Yeah, I love it. Thank you. Seriously, that is what we need to be doing every day. And getting yourself connected with right now, today. And I know my mom was just saying that too. I was talking to her about this, and she's been listening to Eckhart Tolle a lot. And she really feels like he's helping her to, be grounding and to be calm and to be centered. And that's one of his biggest, I don't know, not mantras, but one of his belief systems. And the way that he goes about things is being in the here and now, today, right now. And right now, I am so grateful that I got a ton of sleep and I feel so much better. That's working. Yesterday, not so much. But the ability to be able to do this, and one of the things too for me is that I'm looking at being home and not being able to interact with people and do the readings in person. We can still do them like this. That's how I do most of my coaching sessions, and you do too, Tink. But for me, it's taking the time to really focus on myself. And I'm noticing that I am having the ability to focus more on myself and doing yoga. And I did yoga this morning. It was amazing. And working on the healing, the meditations, and working on channeling. So it's getting me to really focus too on those things that are very, very important, which I do those. I try to do that every day, but I think this is making me, focus more on myself and what do I need to do for myself, taking care of my physical body, which is something I tend to really neglect. That's something I have to really work on because I'm very much in all the spiritual stuff, but getting into my body, I have a really hard time with that. I always have since I was little. So it's forcing me to really look at that and figure out what is that about? Why do I feel that way? And making sure that I'm taking my vitamins every day, because that seems to be one of the things I'm not always disciplined on. So I think right now, take a lot of time to think about that for yourself too. What is working? What is working? And look at the good aspects, the good parts of this. How is this helping me? And I know they were showing me the little heart too. I wanted to do my little heart. So sending you love. Okay, go ahead, Tink.
I think that's good. We're over 20 minutes, so we're over our limit.
We're over 20 minutes? Come on. Okay.
It's so hard for us I know the limit, but.
Ready? Zip it. Zip it.
Yep. Okay, everybody, have a magical day and night filled with peace, love, and light. Until tomorrow.